evaluate the indefinite integral. In this question, we have the integral of the quantity parentheses x squared plus 1 times the quantity in parentheses x cubed plus 3x to the fourth power times dx. So in this scenario, what we want to do is we want to figure out what are we going to let u equal. Well, if you look at the first quantity here, it's x squared plus 1, and then we have x cubed plus 3x to the fourth power. It looks like this has the highest degree in that parentheses of that term, and it's raised to a power of 4. So it looks like we should then let u equal what's inside the parentheses for that. So for step number 1, we're going to let u equal x cubed plus 3x. Okay? And so now the next thing we want to do is we're going to take the derivative of both sides with respect to x. So the derivative left side is going to be du. The derivative of the right side is going to be 3x squared plus 3. Now remember, these are two terms, and so we need to contain this in parentheses times dx, because that is with respect to dx. So therefore, there is our derivative. Okay, now, if we take a look at this, we can see that, wait a minute, it doesn't look like something that we can substitute in here. But if you notice, they both have a 3 in common. So can we factor out a 3? The answer is yes. So if we factor out a 3, then what we have is x squared plus 1 times dx. And now you can see that we have x squared plus 1 times dx. So therefore, we're going to divide both sides by 3. And so therefore, we have 1/3 du, which is equal to x squared plus 1 dx. So now let's go ahead and rewrite our original question. So I'm going to just move things around according to the commutative property of multiplication. So I'm going to write x cubed plus 3x to the fourth power times x squared plus 1 dx, and then put in our substitutions. So we know that x cubed plus 3x is u, and then we're going to let that raise to the fourth, so that's u to the fourth, times, well, we know that x squared plus 1 dx is equal to 1/3 du, so that's times 1/3 du. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and factor out the constant, which is 1/3, and we have u to the fourth du. And now we're going to take the antiderivative of u to the fourth. So the antiderivative is going to be u to the 4 plus 1 over 4 plus 1, and then that's plus c. So we get 1/3 times u to the fifth over 4 plus 1, which is 5 plus c. And so we end up getting 1 in the numerator. 3 times 5 is 15 times u to the fifth plus c. And then again, what did we determine u was for the substitution? It was x cubed plus 3x. So therefore, we're going to get the following result. 1 over 15 times x cubed plus 3x to the fifth power plus c. And there is our result.